What I want to do today is I'm going to talk to you about 5 things that no one has told you about success. This is something that we've been teaching for quite a while, to be perfectly blunt. I told you we had a lot of original, different types of thinking that, to be honest, you're not going to hear anywhere else. These 5 things no one has told you about success, you need to know. It is critical. And the reason for that is because the better that you understand how success begins and then what creates the momentum and the movement of it, the better that you will find that you can add it into your life, no matter whether it's a business, no matter whether it's athletics, no matter what it is. But these 5 things, in a very short time, I'm going to tell you what they are. I want you to listen. I want you to take notes. Get your fire journal out and take notes because this is going to help you in numerous ways. Number one is success begins with an exposure, then connection to something. Did you get that? Success begins basically with connecting to something through an exposure. Now, the exposure itself could be a conversation. It could be around people. It could be a podcast. It could be a video. It could be a book. It could be an article. It could be any type of exposure that introduces an idea to you that awakens the soul, awakens that part of you that suddenly starts to burn with fire, like, whoa, I didn't know that. And then it connects to it. And the connect part is where you connect to something that's really gotten your attention, and then that fuels the beginning of the fire that's going to burn within you. Success begins with an exposure and then connection to that something. And that connection is very simple. You're thinking, I'm really liking what I'm hearing, or I really love that idea, or this is something that is so me, or this is a natural thing for me to pursue. This is the connection point. Success must have a connection point to something that you want to happen in your life, pursue in your life, achieve in your life. But it also is a result of exposure from some conversation, as we went before. That is number one. Moving into that place where success needs something to connect to, and suddenly the fire is lit. You are awakened in a whole new way. And now you're really starting to go, huh. Number two, success grows from an increasing dissatisfaction. See, this is one thing I know about people that have businesses, entrepreneurs, whether they're home business, whether they're like a real estate, insurance, whether they're contractors, it doesn't matter. They have an increasing dissatisfaction after they have been awakened to something more in life. They've been awakened to something that is truly possible in life that nobody told them. It is an increasing dissatisfaction because the old you is starting to become totally dissatisfied, and the new you is calling you, saying, this, there's more, there's success, you can do this. And this is why that increasing dissatisfaction is critical, because you cannot flatline that dissatisfaction curve. You cannot flatline it. The reason why is very simple, because that increasing dissatisfaction curve becomes a fuel and becomes the source of power often for that fire that's going to push you into the marketplace, push you to do the things that you normally wouldn't do, because you're connected to something that you want to be a part of your life. It's that simple. So success grows from an increasing dissatisfaction. And that dissatisfaction starts to really, really bug you. It starts to become a burden. And the next thing you know, you have to satisfy that itch. You have to satisfy that desire. Number three, success must be built and achieved in the invisible first. Success must be planned, built, and achieved in the invisible realm first. What is the invisible realm? In your mind, in your imagination. Because I've never known anybody that just got lucky with success. I'm talking massive success. I'm talking enduring success. I'm talking success for the long haul, something that you'll have for the rest of your life. It must be built and achieved in the invisible canvas of the imagination. And you must look at it from the very beginning of, this is where I want to go. And then from there, start building it in your mind is how you're going to get there, the step by step, the possible obstacles and resistance, and then eventually tenacity and determination to where you do capture it. If you don't build it, and if you don't see it, and if you don't operate in your imagination to get moved forward in what you're planning on doing with success, folks, I'm telling you, you're going to have a hard time. Success is not accidental. Success is something that's going to take push, it's going to take a fire, it's going to take action, it's going to take tenacity. And this is the reason why that you prepare for all these things on the outside by building and planning and seeing and envisioning on the canvas of your imagination so that now you know what you're prepared for. Number 4, success contains resistance magnets. You're thinking, what? Success contains resistance magnets. That it means that it's going to pull resistance towards you. You're thinking, why would it do that? Because success has certain demands of growth from you, has certain demands of growth in your thinking, in your belief, in your actions, and the resistance is what grows you. There is no growth on earth, no matter what it is, without some form of resistance. Same with weightlifting. It's the resistance of the weight that grows the muscles. It breaks down the fibers. Then when they come back, they're much bigger muscle fibers. It's the same thing with a plant that grows in the ground underneath everything. It has resistance of dirt, rocks, and everything else, but it grows to the point of where it pops through the earth. Resistance magnets are something that grow you, and there's no way around it. I love what a buddy of mine says. He says, well, obstacles aren't something that are found along the road of success. Obstacles are the road of success for the first year. He says nothing works the first time, second time, third time, fourth time, fifth time. We all know that. But it's those resistance magnets, people, that pulls resistance towards you, that forces you to grow into a much bigger, much more powerful, much more able person to produce enduring long-term success and wealth. It's that simple. And those resistance magnets, they eventually disappear, but you cannot develop success muscles. And this is just how God designed it. I don't know why, but you cannot develop success muscles without having some form of resistance, adversity, and obstacles to prove that you're growing beyond and getting bigger than those obstacles. So number 1, success begins with a connection, an exposure and a connection. Number 2, success grows from an increasing dissatisfaction. You're being dissatisfied about your life more and more and more. Success must be built and achieved in the invisible first. Success contains resistance magnets, and I know that you're really excited about that. But number 5, success already is burning inside of you. You wouldn't be watching this video if it wasn't. Success is already burning inside of you. It's waiting to be connected and ignite the actions outside of you. Did you get that? Success is already burning on the inside of you. And again, my go-to theme for my radio show for 6 years, I ended every single radio show, was there's a millionaire inside of you. You decide who wins. Success is already within you. What it's waiting is for you to ignite it so that it can ignite the actions outside of you that you take toward pursuing your dream. So if success is already within you, it's within capture. It's within the pursuit of getting it. It's just a matter of understanding that your actions must be effective, must be skilled, and must be tenacious in order to build success in your life. Folks, those are the 5 things that you really know what really told you about success, but more importantly, you need to know them, because how can you apply these right now with what you're doing with your road to success, your efforts to success, building a business or building something else? What can you do to apply these into your life, into your success, into your actions, and into your daily schedule? This is why I do these videos, because I want to teach you and educate you, if you will, on things that we not only have figured out, but also my mentor told me years ago. And that's some really, really powerful stuff. Like, follow, share, subscribe, and do yourself a favor. Join the FIRE family. We would love not only to have you, but get you a FIRE journal and take notes every single YouTube video. I think you'll be glad you did. Like, follow, share, subscribe. Spread the fire.